Hey YouTubers, Jake Newberg here, and today I'll be sharing my top 8 favorite Batman villains. Now before we get started, I bet you're all like, wow, this is what you sound like, and we hope to get a chance to hear you talk on your channel. Anyways, let's get started with my top 8 favorite Batman villains list. Starting with number 8, Poison Ivy, first appearing back in 1966's Detective Comics Batman 181. She was a shy doctor on plant life until the villainous Floric Man used flower and plant toxins on her, which turned Pamela into a half-human, half-plant creature, Poison Ivy. She now sees herself as Mother Nature / Earth's protector. Ivy uses toxins from plants and her alternate bloodstreams to conduct her crimes. She often finds herself at odds with Batman, who she tries to tempt with evil, who was portrayed by Uma Thurman in the horrible, tragic 1997's Batman Robin.
I'm poison.
Number 7, Two-Face. First appearing back in 1942's Detective Comics 66, Harvey Dent was a respected attorney who fought hard to bring criminals to justice until a vengeful mob threw acid in his face, which scarred both physically and mentally. Turned into a madman criminal called Two-Face, who makes his life and death decisions based only on the flip of a coin. Number 6, Bane, first appearing back in 1993's Batman Vengeance of Bane number 1. He grew up on the island prison of St. Prisca, suffering for the crimes for his father, and the child knew only the pain of violence. But as his anger, who was injected venom, a dangerous chemical that gives Bane incredible strength and allows him to quicker, he also managed to study the Batman to be smart enough to know how he thinks, who almost managed to break the Bat, who was portrayed by Robert Pattinson in 1997's god-awful Batman Robin, and Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises by Tom Hardy.
Toys. You try to fight me with pathetic little toys.
You've got nothing. Beg for mercy. Scream my name.
Never.
You are beaten. Now I will break you. Huh? No! The venom can't stop it! No! Help me! You can't do this to me! I am invincible! I am Bane!
Number 5, Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's?
You dare approach Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al Ghul is a formidable warrior, head of the demon, master of the League of Assassins, who is one of Batman's fiercest foes, is centuries and has fought in many wars and conquered many lands. Now a brutal terrorist, Ra's seeks to destroy humanity so that he can rebuild it as he chooses. Luckily, Batman stands in the way of his deadly plans. Introduced back in 1971's Batman 232's Daughter of the Demon. Till then was featured in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins and the CW Arrow Season 3. Batman also has a relationship with his daughter Talia, who created a son named Damon, who was raised by the Assassins and trained from an early age to be a cold-hearted fighter, but till then joined his father Batman as the fifth Robin, but can be a bit difficult. Number 4, Jason Todd, the Red Hood. Jason began his career as Batman's heroic apprentice, the second Robin, but after a series of terrible events and tortured by the Joker with a crowbar, he now operates as the villainous Red Hood, first introduced in 1983's Batman 357, who blames Batman for the tragedies in his life and now wreaks havoc upon Gotham as he seeks revenge against the Dark Knight. First featured in an animated film adaptation voiced by Janice Alconius in Batman Under the Red Hood, and teased as a new villain as the Arkham Knight, voiced by Troy Baker in Rocksteady's video game Batman Arkham Knight.
You're not going anywhere. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds.
Number 3, the Riddler. First introduced back in 1948's Detective Comics issue 140. Young Edward Nygma loves solving puzzles and stumping people with riddles. As an adult, Edward turned into a criminal and became the Riddler, a master criminal who loves to torment and struggle his enemies to solve his riddles. Number 2, Harley Quinn. First introduced and created in Batman the Animated Series by Bruce Timm, and was till then was added to the comics. She was once the Joker's therapist at Arkham. Now she's his devoted girlfriend. She helps the grinning madman plan his most diabolic schemes. Joker often dismisses her affections, but Harley continues to adore her Mr. J. Recently, she has found friendship with fellow villains such as Poison Ivy and Catwoman. She was even given her own New 52 comic book series, and who will be portrayed by Margot Robbie in the DC EU. Number 1, the Joker. Yes, that's right, a crazy criminal mastermind with a horrific clown-like appearance. First appeared back in 1940's Batman number 1, but there's nothing funny about the Joker's cruel and dangerous pranks. He blames Batman for his ghoulish look and vows to destroy the Dark Knight, who was portrayed by many great fantastic actors such as Cesar Romero in Adam West's 60s Batman TV series, Jack Nicholson in Tim Burton's 1989's Batman, Heath Ledger's iconic retake in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, Jared Leto's upcoming take in the DCEU, and fan favorite voice talent for 24 years, Mark Hamill. Joker has also had many incredible greatest storylines, such as Death of the Family, The Killing Joke, Injustice Gods Among Us, Endgame, the Arkham game series, and many other more. So there you have it, my top 8 favorite Batman villains. Do you agree with my list? Which one is your favorite? Stay tuned for more videos. Comment, rate, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.